Okay, Madison, we have something really exciting launching this summer at DBT of South Jersey. Can you tell us what it is?
Yes, I can. So I'm very excited to announce that me, Madison, and Molly, two therapists here at DBT of South Jersey, we are starting our new group called Living in Overdrive, which is tailored for adults who experience neurodivergence.
Okay, I love this. Where did this idea come from? Why did you want to create this group?
Well, it came from really us and also other therapists here at the practice noticing a gap. And this gap was coming from adults with ADHD, autism diagnosis, and they were showing up to individual therapy really seeking DBT skills instruction, but that was a bit more accommodating for some of the challenges that they were going through day to day.
Okay, so speaking of that, who exactly is this group for? Paint me a picture of someone who would be a really good fit.
Okay. So our group is for adults, so adults who are 18 and up who have a diagnosis or meet the clinical criteria for autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, or any other neurodivergence diagnosis. So people who experience things like emotional intensity, sensory sensitivity, emotional shutdown and freezes, things that are typical challenges for those who might be on the spectrum.
Okay. Tell me what happens in a typical group session? What can someone expect when they first walk in on that first Monday night?
Okay, so we're going to always start with a mindfulness activity. So, this is just a short activity that gets us grounded in the moment and ready to connect as a group. Our group sessions are 2 hours long. So, for people in this population, we are actually going to add in some more frequent breaks in between different activities of the group. And we are going to have a lot of hands on activities, real tangible examples, literal examples, and flexibility for people's different learning and processing styles. So it's very tailored to, like I said, the neurodivergence experience.
I love that. What are the actual skills that they'll be learning? What do people leave with?
So, we're going to be covering all of the skills that are in the DBT framework, such as mindfulness skills, emotion regulation skills, ability to tolerate stressful situations, and interpersonal effectiveness. So, communicating in a healthy way, being able to set limits. And things like this will help to, for example, someone who maybe experiences emotional shutdown. These mindfulness skills will give them an opportunity to observe what's happening and intervene and disrupt that cycle of the shutdown.
That's great. Why is this group being offered here at DBT of South Jersey specifically? What makes this practice the right place for it?
That's a great question. Well, our practice is one of few that has been certified by the DBT Linehan Board of Certification, which means that the clinical quality is there. So, this group was built from the perspective of two therapists who have been inside the DBT framework, and it is not an add on. It is something that we have really come together and decided there was a need for and have created this curriculum based on a board certified curriculum.
I love that. For someone listening right now who thinks this might be the right fit, what's the first step?
Well, the first step is to speak to your individual therapist and you can express interest to them. If you don't see an individual therapist here at DBT of South Jersey, you can head to our website at dbtofsouthjersey.com and learn more about the group there. Spots are limited up to 8 participants.
Madison,
I
thank
love
you
it.
so much for being here, for telling us all about this group. It sounds amazing. It sounds like it's really going to hit a need for our neurodivergent population. So thanks so much for the information.
Thank you for having me, and I'm so excited to get this group started.